Hi, I'm Steve Washer with BrainyVideo.com, author of The Video Brain and creator of Audience Builder's Blueprint and Sell On Site, the complete video sales order course. So, last time we looked at Zappos and the 200,000 videos that they have used to such good effect on their website to sell shoes and clothing. And I promised you that this time we would take one of those videos, deconstruct them, figure out the formula, and then improve on it and apply it to your website. So let's get started with that right now. First of all, a little bit of context. You should know, of course, that when people come to the Zappos website, they already kind of know what they're looking for, and a lot of the brands that they deal with are household names. So they don't have to provide much context or education. Basically, they're using the videos to create a more real experience for people and differentiate one shoe from another very similar looking shoe on the same page. So the videos take place in a very small white room with all white walls and a white floor, the better to provide color contrast. So the way it works is they have a person that talks directly to the camera, basically says like one sentence. Then we cut to what the shoes look like on the person's feet, and then some music comes in. Then we cut back to the shoe being held in the person's hands, only this time we don't see the person talking. We hear them talking, and they say quite a lot about all the features and benefits. And of course, in this case, I think sometimes they're reading, which allows them to create these 400 videos a day because they can do it really, really fast. And then finally, we cut back to the person on camera. Once again, they say one or two very little things, and then they literally walk off camera with some kind of an attitude. And the whole thing takes place in about a minute. So why don't we look at one of these videos right now?
Why, hello there, friends. Welcome back. My name is Randy, and I am going to show you the Buckingham from Bass. This shoe from Bass is not only extremely comfortable and good looking, it's also extremely lightweight. It's got a nice bit of flex to it, so you're going to feel great all day long, and a very soft upper. Traditional lace-up design is going to give you a custom and perfect fit, and a leather-lined inside is going to feel great on your feet. Footbed is very comfortable as well, going to add hours of cush, and you've got a midsole that's going to help absorb shock with a tread pattern on the outsole that's going to aid in your stability. Lightweight, comfort, and style can be yours when you get the Buckingham from Bass.
Yes, I'd like the Bass Buckingham. Yeah, right, I think I saw it on a TV show. And right, and an extra one for after, sorry. Hi. Well, so one of the things that you probably noticed in that video was that they don't use a professional model. They basically use all their employees to make their videos because they find that using a real person makes the videos convert better. Well, now, isn't that interesting? That probably means that more than likely the best spokesperson for your own company is going to be you. Who would have thunk it? Now, let's take a look at your videos now. How can we improve on this very successful formula and apply it to your website? Well, first thing to understand is that, you know, for better or worse, your brand is probably not a household name, so you're going to need to provide a little bit of context, a little bit of education, but that's quite all right because once people come to your website, they're looking for a little bit of education, so you can take a little bit more time with it. So how do you do that? Well, we found that the best way to do it is to find the buying emotion for each product or service, and then wrap it in something concrete, and that something concrete is a story. That's right, because business today runs on stories. So you tell a little story, it could be very, very short, maybe even just a couple of sentences, then go into the features and benefits, and then do one more thing before the call to action that I call the slingshot. You know how you pull back the rubber band on a slingshot and then put the payload there in it? Well, the payload that we're going to put in our slingshot is the buying emotion. only we're not going to develop it like we did at the beginning of the video. We're just going to mention it. That's stretching it back. Then we let it go. And letting it go is basically telling people where they can get this product or service on your website. Now, the 1-2 combination that is made up of the slingshot is incredibly effective, and you should try it. So what you have then is the introduction, you have the mention of the story, then you have the features and benefits, then the slingshot, and the call to action. So why don't we take a look at a typical one of these videos and see how they work. This happens to be one of our fantastic clients we helped make this video for recently. It's Golden Moon Tea. So see what you think about the video, and then see if by the end of the video you don't feel just a little bit thirsty.
You ever just wish you could just kind of leave all your troubles and stress behind and head off to a wonderful tropical island like Bora Bora? Well, if you ever do happen to make it there, they have this wonderful tea there they make with fresh coconut and coconut milk and combine it with a nice light tea base that is absolutely delicious. And that was the inspiration for our coconut pouchong. Now this is our #1 seller by far. Now with this tea here, what you're going to find is almost a room-filling aroma of this fresh coconut, not this kind of candied stuff that you might find in the grocery store, but a nice, fresh, authentic smelling coconut. And as far as the flavor, you'll find that the coconut, mixes with the pouchong leaf, which gives it a nice kind of creaminess that enhances kind of the fruitiness of the coconut that just melds together so perfectly. Now this tea is fantastic, hot or also iced. It is amazing. So if you've ever wondered why some people go to Bora Bora and never come back, maybe this is your answer here. So if you like to try this, go to our website at goldenmoontea.com, and I recommend trying out our 1-ounce package. It's about 10 to 12 cups, which is the perfect size. So just remember, when it comes to really good tea, the bigger the leaf, the bigger the flavor. This is Marcus Stout from Golden Moon Tea.
You know, if you can sell things from your website, you can multiply your profits and open up new markets. Selling programs is a little more complex than selling things, but the principles are exactly the same. We'll be happy to talk to you about it if you'd like to open this up for your own website. Or just apply these principles and watch your profits soar. I'm Steve Washer with BrainyVideo.com.